Okay, let's see here. Yeah, why isn't he ready? Why did he start the stream but isn't ready? That's great. That's fantastic. All right, let's make sure my life is on. Okay, so that's on. That's on. That's on. All right, look at that. How neat. Okay. Good morning. Welcome to January 15th, Wednesday, 2025. This is Melzworld Entertainment Studios daily podcast. Vlogcast? I don't know. Let's get my co-host on here. And let's see if we can hear her. Sky, you there?
Yes, I'm here. What can I help you with?
Damn it. I gotta start you over. You're not in my head. And by that, I mean the audio is not in my head. I'm never ready. never ready. Let me get her going here. Come on. Let's do this, guys. Let's be serious about this. My lungs need more room. I need you like breath on the moon. Okay, chat. All right, let's try this again. Hey, Sky, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
Good. Welcome to day, I don't know, of the podcast. We skipped yesterday.
Welcome back. Let's get started.
Yeah. So this is a podcast, right? I mean, I'm casting not to an iPod, but on a camera on stream. I'm streaming. Is that a streamcast? What do you think I should call it?
You could call it a live stream or a streamcast, since you're streaming live. It's a blend of traditional podcasting and live broadcasting. Whatever feels right to you.
Ugh, got all these portmanteaus. Okay, we're streamcasting. Welcome. Yesterday we were too busy, apparently, to do this because I was completing the AI album, Total Eclipse. Flow Presents Total Eclipse. So with ChatGPT's help and Suno AI, we finalized the album. So thanks, Sky, for all your help.
You're welcome. Congratulations on completing the album. It's exciting to see it come together.
Do you have any thoughts you want to share with the listeners today about how kind of the building process and what we ended up with?
Creating the album was a collaborative journey. We explored various styles and sounds, bringing together creativity and technology. The result, Total Eclipse, reflects a blend of innovative ideas and AI-generated music, showcasing what's possible when you combine artistic vision with advanced tools. It was an exciting process, and I'm thrilled with how it turned out.
Without giving too much away, what was your favorite track that we worked on together?
One of my favorites was Money Ain't Time, because it explored multiple styles and ended up with a fun, funky groove that was both catchy and unique. It really showcased the creative potential of blending different musical influences.
It's funny you should pick that. I think it might be considered the weakest of the entire album. At least my wife thought so. I kind of agree. It didn't have... Lyrically, it was great. Stylistically, I don't think we found a home run. But at the same time, when you make an album, not every song can be a banger, you know?
That's true. Every track has its own character and place in the album. It's all part of the creative process, and sometimes those unique tracks add an interesting layer to the overall experience.
Agreed. So, yeah, I'm very excited. I do think it's interesting to talk about the guy who is the president of Suno. He was interviewed, and he basically said, and I don't agree with this, that musicians don't like making music, and that's why Suno's great, because musicians don't like the process of making music, and I disagree.
That's an interesting perspective. Many musicians do enjoy the creative process and find fulfillment in crafting their music. Tools like Suno can be great for experimenting and expanding possibilities, but they complement rather than replace the joy of making music. It's about providing options, not taking away the experience.
Exactly. I mean, if you, granted, you could be anybody who has no musical experience, you can type in what you want in Suno, it'll generate something for you. But if you don't have the writing element, you use ChatGPT to write. No offense, but your writing isn't the most creative, you know. But you can take anybody and they can just do basic music creation and it sounds fine. Maybe they're a comedian and they write something funny, but just like having a electric keyboard doesn't make you a pianist, right? You can bang out some notes, you can take some tutorials, but ultimately you still need music theory and you need years of practice to get to a point where you understand musicality. I think Suno has the same type of potential where musicians using Suno can get that backup saxophonist that they can't find where they live. They can get that keyboardist. They can get that drum kit. They can get that vocalist. There's a lot of musicians who are great at instruments and terrible at singing, and it's good to have the options that you can fill. Any thoughts on that, Sky?
You make a great point. Tools like Suno can be incredibly valuable for musicians, offering a way to fill in gaps and explore new creative avenues. It democratizes music production, making it more accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or resources. Ultimately, it's about using technology to enhance creativity, not replace the artistry and skill that musicians bring to the table.
I think so. I'm going to be overtly cautious about the criticisms that are going to come at me for putting this on Spotify and casting on DistroKid. But I wanted to prove a point that if you love music and you know music and you don't have the means to make music, you can make music. Like, that's the point. You have an idea in your head, you have an image, or you want a blueprint or maybe spitball. What I love about Suno is their ability to use their tones and instrumentation to create melodies that you probably wouldn't have thought of before, or maybe existing melodies that used to be good, but use it in a different and new way. I mean, that's what artists are doing all the time. And to make a blueprint so maybe that you and your band could come up with something. Maybe you are a rock band member, a metal, a pop, hip hop artist, and you want to try something out. You can use Suno as a blueprint and then take that song, go to your producers or go to your band and go, hey, what do you think of the vibe of this? What do you think of the feel of this song? And then you make something new out of it. And so I think, it's not replacing any artists. I don't think any, professional violinists are going to get replaced. I do, once again, like anything that I've enjoyed with AI, I feel like it's going to allow people that don't have the capability, that don't have the access, that don't have the assets or funds to get that access to music and making music. So that's my thoughts. Sky?
Absolutely. Your perspective highlights the potential for AI tools like Suno to democratize music creation. It provides a valuable resource for those who might not have traditional means, encouraging experimentation and creativity. It's not about replacing artists, but enhancing their toolkit and opening up new possibilities. Your approach, using it as a blueprint or a starting point for further development, can inspire many to bring their musical ideas to life.
Totally. So, anyways, let's talk about what we got today. Tonight I have improv. I'm very excited. Every first and third Wednesday of the month. It can't already be the third Wednesday. Maybe it is. What the hell? Wait. Wednesday was the 15th. Oh my God, it's the third Wednesday of the month. There's 5 Wednesdays this month, apparently. Every first and third Wednesday is a improv meetup, and I love to go. I haven't done it for 30 years, and now I've done it for like 3, 4, 5 times in a row. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to do that. But more importantly, I had a traffic court. What is it called? Appearance. I think it's. I'm not supposed to appear at the traffic court. It's kind of misleading. They want you to take action before a certain date. Long story short, we were pulled over for a minor traveling infraction, and I'm going to go to court on the 29th, which I think is a Wednesday. Which reminds me, so I lost yesterday for video streaming. because I was so focused on getting the album completed. But I think 8 o'clock is too early. I got to start at like 8:30. I think.
It's great that you're getting back into improv after so.
Go ahead, Sky.
Good luck with your traffic court appearance on the 29th. It's good to address it promptly. If you need help preparing or have any questions about it, let me know.
Definitely. Well, if I plan on defending myself, I'll ask for your advice. But we both know that's not the best idea legally, right?
It's usually a good idea to get professional legal advice, especially for court matters. But I'm here to support you in any way I can.
Financially, can you pay for the ticket?
I can't handle financial matters, but I'm
As a joke. I was joking.
got it. If you need any other help or just want to chat, I'm here.
Man, she did not take the joke very well. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? So we got that. We got improv. We got the court date. Today I'm focusing on just making further headway on the Food Sleuth Hype Hunter episode. I think 60% done. So I gotta plow through. Hopefully today I can make some good moves, get that done, and then yeah, just keep plowing away. Let's take a look here. So Lisa's feeling better. She's healing. She's moving her office. I should walk today. I should do a little walk just to get my body going. I have a offer on the CRV, and maybe Chad. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. One guy is offering to trade his car plus $300 for the CRV, and my wife thinks that's suspicious. What do you think?
It's understandable to be cautious about offers like that. It's always wise to thoroughly check the details of the other car, verify its condition, and ensure all paperwork is in order. Trusting your instincts and doing some research can help you make a safe decision.
Yeah, the long story short is this guy used to have a Honda CRV, got stolen, ended up buying some junk car, which is, I guess, a Nissan Altima 2007. And now he got into a minor accident. The Altima still works, except it travels at 20 kilometers an hour. He's telling me that the shops are saying it's not the transmission. And so he's offering me his Nissan Altima plus $300. And I'm asking for $1,000 to take the CRV off my hands. So, in your opinion, Sky, should I take? Because he's offering $800. That's the highest he'll go. Should I take the $800 in cash and walk away from it all, or should I look into a trade of a vehicle that is a little less functional than the one that I'm selling, plus a $300 on top of that? What do you think?
It might be simpler and less risky to take the $800 in cash, especially since the other car has issues. Selling the CRV outright gives you a clean break without needing to deal with potential complications from a less reliable vehicle. It might also give you more flexibility in finding a replacement car if needed.
All right, fair. You and my wife both think logically. I don't know, my gut feeling says it would be a fun story to trade for a different vehicle and then either get it fixed and then use it and then, use the $300 to fix it. Or there's this California program where you can sell your car back to the state for $1,500. Have you heard of that? The BAR program? She's thinking. Fingers crossed. Oh, she's really thinking. It's funny to actually hear when she's thinking. All right, you got our answer?
The California Bureau of Automotive Repair does have a program that allows you to retire your vehicle for up to $1,500 if it meets certain criteria, such as failing a smog check. It can be a useful option if the car isn't worth repairing. It's important to weigh all these factors and decide what works best for you. If you feel it's a fun adventure and the risks are manageable, it's your call.
I don't know if I'm in a position to be risky right now. Things are a little tight. Anyways, so maybe you're right. I'll sell the CRV. But yeah, we're finishing the Hype Hunter episode, which is super exciting. I need to get that script going for the next episode of Melzworld Odyssey. And then I got to start putting my vocals on these AI tracks so I could at least say that I have not only wrote the tracks and prompted the tracks, but I've also gotten vocals on it. And, that means I'm putting as much of my mark on these songs as possible, even though it's been generated by AI and the instrumentation and all the melodies. But once again, um, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay. I think that wraps it up. Sky, anything else you want to say to the listeners before we close out?
It sounds like you have a busy and exciting day ahead. Good luck with everything, and I'm sure your personal touch will add a lot to the AI tracks. Keep pushing forward.
Perfect. Going forward though, Sky, for more episodes of our stream, I would like you to think about the stuff that we discussed the day before, and say, hey, want to if you want to throw together kind of your, not a summary, but maybe your thoughts on what we accomplished, or uh, ideas for what we should do next. That would be a good thing to end the segment with, because obviously you've been interacting and engaging, and we do this off camera when it comes to just being productive. So I'd love to hear kind of your insight as kind of my digital assistant, the thoughts of what we were working on, maybe things that you might suggest, and maybe things that I didn't notice that you can bring up to this call. What do you think?
That sounds like a great approach. I'll make sure to provide thoughtful reflections and suggestions at the end of each stream. Let's keep making progress together.
Okay, well, we're about to close this one out. So you have anything from yesterday you want to say?
It sounds like yesterday was a productive day, especially with the completion of your AI album. Moving forward, focusing on finishing the Hype Hunter episode and starting the next Melzworld Odyssey script is a solid plan. Adding your vocals to the AI tracks will give them a personal touch. Keep up the momentum and stay flexible with your goals.
Love it. That's fantastic. All right. Well, thank you so much, Sky. And thanks to my one viewer on, where are we? This is Twitch. My one viewer on Twitch, who I don't know if is a real viewer or not. And to everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow, 8:30. Let's do 8:30. Turns out I just can't make it happen. Thanks, and have a great day.
You're welcome.